Hawezi nisikia. Hawezi nisikia. Ongea usikiki. Haina charge. Unanisikia? Iko nyuma sana. Unanisikia lakini mimi naongeanga nasema tu nafaa sana sina maana sina nasema si. Unanisikia?
Enda ongea kwa ile mic iko bala. Kuna delay kidogo lakini ni sawa. Internet kweli?
Haikuangi pia delay sana.
Pesa zingine unapata ni ile
tusiniku kuzima tuweze kuweka hivi kama hiki. Hii ya simu nayo iko ndio.
Mimi speed hiyo ni tena full check speed. Ile hiyo mic ya pale.
We are okay Kenya juu.
Sawa okay. Sasa unasikia nani?
Ile internet speed. Ndicho msema. Simu ndio inacheza hapa.
Nataka nisikie ukiongea kwa ile mic. Hizi mic ziko sawa.
Ama tuongeze volume.
Tuongeze volume kwa kama.
Ongeza volume. Nasema naona hapa hivi sababu imejificha. Yes.
Umeangalia.
Pia
Pinch hapa hivi.
Ichomi picha.
One, two, check mic, check mic, check mic, check mic. Check mic, check mic, check mic. Check mic, check mic, check mic. Check mic, check mic, check mic, check mic. Bosero unanisikia? Check mic, check mic, check mic.
Good morning. Mic testing, mic. Mic testing. Mic testing, mic testing. Unanisikia? Mic testing.
Mic unaitwa?
Ndio na test hapa.
Unaitwa mic.
Ni mic. Okay, unaitwa mic. I'm not testing mic.
Register. Lucas. It's clear?
Yes.
Hizo voiceover ndo ziingie.
I know.
Ilibidi, the first 3 nimesoma yote kwa nini mjinga. Nasoma
Hakuna kabisa.
So I'll move it from here. I'll slide it across. Good.
so other 2 videos. One of 2. Which means
Open really.
Sansa. Check, mic check.
1, 2.
1 2 mic check, 1 2 mic check. Good morning. Good morning. Mic check.
Know that we may be
Mic check. So today we're going to talk about
features.
KNCCI, business together. Inua Biashara. For people, for better. That is KCB. Ndio. 1 2 mic check, 1 2 mic check. Good morning.
Good. We want to integrate
Easy mic. Easy kwe. Dante. Easy mic. Kako sawa?
It's not technically sleep. I'm closing my
Na hiyo ingine tunadumisha. Kama unitumia link. Nishakutumia.
Aleki, sikiza saa hii usikie kama iko sawa. Nimepunguza kidogo. Yes. Nimepunguza kidogo hapo sasa, sijui kama iko sawa, iko sambamba. Iko manual. Na nimepunguza. Nimeweka manual na nimepunguza hivi. Fanya hivi, ongeza. Perfect. Ndio na testing. So guys, I'm telling you, Inua Biashara. Yes. Watakuwa na shout hivi because ndio watu wasikie KCB Bank, Zitech University, Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Homeboys, Kenya Industrial Properties Institute, present. Kuna Safaricom, kuna Dynamics Marketing Limited, Youth East Africa. So does he mean?
Inua Biashara. Transforming lives. Inua Biashara is an upcoming business reality TV program designed to give platform entrepreneurs in micro and small businesses to pitch and get financial support, market linkages, financial literacy trainings, business network, government services, investors, and sourcing of raw materials in Kenya.
Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Haya, umesikiza kabisa, hiyo ni mgani sasa? Hiyo ni lapel, unaisikia vile inachukua. Boom, ndio hiyo inasema Bosire ni crew. Na jacket imeandikwa crew. Naisikia vile inanyonga. Meko vibaya sana. Haya, unanisikia sasa? Nimesema. Sikiza sasa, unanisikiza? Unasikia iko aje sasa? Testing. Mic testing. 1 2.
nchi nyingine. Unasema kwamba kutumia na WhatsApp ni sawa ama ama acha ndio nimetuma hapa hapa.
Anisikia?
we'll move this behind. So uko sawa.
But because
Huh?
we're limited by cables.
Bye.
We're good to start. As it is on how to change it.
No, I want this to nataka wanakuja. So I want this moved behind. Then we need to remove your laptop. This one is moving in front.
Oh, okay.
So ekelea laptop ukakwenda pale. So this one moves in front. Kwa hiyo ikifika time yako tutarudisha nyuma au tutaleta TV mbele na
Ningependa kabla hatuja nimwalike mmoja wetu atuweke kwa register ya Mwenyezi Mungu ama aliyetuumba. Madam Joyce, karibu sana.
Thank you, MC. Good morning. It's good to see everyone here. I'd love for us to stand up for a word of prayer. Our dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you for gathering us here. Thank you for the journey masses. Thank you for bringing each and every one of us here. We don't take it for granted. And even as we begin the program, we ask you to start the program with us. And for those who are still on their way coming, may you give them journey masses as we continue. And as we end the program, we remember to give you thanks and glory. And may you guide us and lead us once again. In Jesus' name we pray and believe. Amen.
Asante sana. Mtu akiwaweka kwa register ya Mungu simpigie kamoja tu. Kamoja kanamtosha, si ni kweli? Otherwise, karibuni sana on this important day. Tunajua ndio hii siku ifike mahali tumefika. There are those who have not been sleeping. Tulikuwa tunaambiwa burning the midnight oil. Hawa najua walikuwa nachoma hata 3 AM. Hawa si watu kidogo. Wamefanya kazi for this day to be where it is. Na iko na dalili zote za kuonyesha kwamba it will have a very big impact on the community. So, ningetaka without preempting yale maneno ambayo ningetaka tuelewe yale yametuleta mahali hapa. Kuna jamaa mmoja nitaalika hapa. This man has dearly done a lot through coordination. You know, to coordinate people is not something very easy, and the climax of it is today. So ningetaka nichukue nafasi hii nimwalike Mr. Dan Miano na atatupeleka hapo mbele ndio tuelewe how we arrived where we are na ni kwa nini tuko hapa. Najua wengi wenu watasema tuliingilia exit 16, lakini kama tell us how we arrived here. Si apigwe kamoja. Karibu.
Good morning. Just say all protocols observed. My name is Dan Miano, and today I'm here representing Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and I'm presenting our Chamber President, Dr. Eric Rito, and our Regional Director, Dr. Karanja, who's out of the country. So my duty today as the coordinator of the Inua Biashara Consortium is just to give an overview, and then the other members will talk more about the program. So I'll start with a small genesis of how all these ideas started. The South African government have programs that they really empower their leadership to go around the world. So the Africa countries, they go to Asia, Europe, and the rest. And we had an opportunity as Chamber to interact with them when they had one of the leadership groups here. And the whole idea is they take these big corporates leadership around the world just to open their minds in terms of how other people do business and in terms of how governments work, so that they can go back to their country and implement. So during this visit, as we were doing the immersion programs going around, I asked the CEO who runs the program in South Africa, what do you do for micro and small businesses? Say, normally we just do small things internally and give them some small grants. So the conversation started there. Then the question was, what can you do for these people in terms of the same way you're doing for the leadership? Why can't you also target the small and micro businesses so that you can also help them grow? Because if they can do the same visits, then they can go back and implement. So with that, he said, oh, that is an idea, we never looked at it, we can take it up. So how do you think it will work? I said, I don't know how it will work, but I will take you to one of our partners and friends called Zitec University. Once we meet the Vice Chancellor, I know we will work out something. So during the visits, we got some time to visit Zitec University, And we met Professor Jenga, the VC, and we had a conversation. This was in December 2022. And the VC told me, don't worry, we will come up with a training module. We will see how the immersion programs will work. And just to cut a long story short, in a record 6 months only, a module was done. We had partnered with Witwatersrand University in South Africa. The module was shared. It went to the South African Parliament. The budget was passed by the Ministry of Education, the Parliament in South Africa. And as we are talking, the first group of 120 traders who visited Kenya, studied here for a week, have undergone financial literacy training and the other managerial training in South Africa through Witwatersrand University. So the first cohort is graduating next week in Johannesburg, South Africa. So that is how this started. So once we finished the first lot, so we are waiting for the next group, the 120, Professor Morene called me again in December to his office and said, we are doing so much for South Africa. What can we do for our local people? I said again, I have no idea, but we can always think of something. We can cook something. And we will sure, as we know our constraints in terms of finance, we are not like South African government who can pay 5-star hotels for these people. They give them the pocket money, and it's in hundreds of thousands, Kenya shillings. And once you graduate, you get a grant. Then I said, if we wait for our government to go that route, we know our resources are limited as a country. Then it will take forever. So I told him, let us think about it, and we'll come back and discuss again. So again, in January, we had a meeting, and that is how the Inua Biashara came up. So he said, you know, we may not take our people physically to Europe. We may not take them physically to Asia and the other countries. We cannot pay for them the 5-star hotels, but we can take them to the world. Because of what? We have the mtandaos and the internet and everything. And we had the discussions, and I told them we can have a program called Inua Biashara. And what will be happening in this program is we will give small and micro enterprises a platform to come and pitch what they do. And ours will be holistically. We know we've had several programs where people come and pitch, but mostly they are targeted to support financially. We agreed that ours will be holistically. And when I mention holistically, I will give you a reason why each partner is here and the value add they will be doing. So as much as these people will be pitching, somebody will come who needs finances. So when it comes to finance, we brought in Kenya Commercial Bank. They have two products that we are really targeting. They have the microfinancing, and they have a program and the foundation called Jiajiri. So that is how KCB became a partner in this idea. Then we went ahead to say, apart from KCB, which other institution can help financially? So under Chamber of Commerce, we have a fund called Inua Fund, which is funds we've gotten from MasterCard. And we will be also looking to use this program to help financially those people with good ideas. And later we'll see how the program will work, how they can get the Inua Fund through Chamber of Commerce, of course, and the funds from MasterCard. Then we have YALI. YALI stands for Young African Leadership Initiative. They will talk about what they do in details. And normally they help entrepreneurs undergo a 3-month training. And once you succeed, through USAID, they're able to give grants. So that is how YALI, again, became a partner in this. So that was the aspect of finance. Then, as I mentioned earlier about being holistic. So we need trainings. So who will undertake trainings? Because we might do the financial training, management training, soft skill training, all these kind of trainings. Then that is where ZTech University comes in strong. So ZTech University will undertake the mandate of the trainings when it comes to soft skills, financial literacy, management training. So when an entrepreneur comes and does their pitch and says, this is what I'm doing, and maybe they only lack skills on bookkeeping, then ZTEC can be able to advise and guide accordingly how this person can be supported and how ZTEC operates. So that is on the trainings. Then we have technology, from connectivity to the new systems, how they work. That is how we brought in Safaricom. We know they are big in technology and also payment methods, Lipas and M-Pesa, and all these kind of things. Then we knew Safaricom will come in strongly to undertake the technology aspect. So again, when an entrepreneur comes and pitches and we realize the only support they need is connectivity or technology aspect, then we have Safaricom who will be undertaking that part. Then after technology, we have linkages. Number one, and the chamber, we can do the market linkages and networkings. So when I talk of linkages, we are in partners with the government institution. I don't know, KIPI, is KIPI around? So we have KIPI, we have KEBS, we have KEFIS, we have KII. All of these government institutions, you'll find somebody is just struggling with getting KEBS so that they can take their product to the supermarket. So when they come the pitch and their issue is just about getting KEBS or even getting the trademark or patenting through KIPI, then we will be able to guide them accordingly to make sure that they get their trademark, to make sure they get their KEBS, and if you're in agriculture, we make sure you get the certifications from KEFIS and the other bodies. So again, chamber will be handling that aspect. Then you'll find somebody will come and pitch and say, I just want a connection to the market. Even maybe a supermarket, let's say Naivas. So how do I get my product to Naivas? Then again, chambers will be able to help with that. So again, that is where chamber comes in. Then we have UTV, who are partners, and they will be talking about who UTV are. We have a lot of media companies, as you know. They will be showing the program. It will be a TV program. I'll talk about it just briefly. But we chose UTV intentionally. Number one is finance, that one, because in terms of airing. And number two, their cost of production of the Biashara TV program. So that is how we brought in UTV. But the content will be given to all the other media, TV stations and radio stations. Then we have Homeboys. Homeboys have been very crucial in bringing onboarding partners. And as the Homeboys will be talking, they will be helping in onboarding partners. And we'll have county productions. And Dynamics will also be talking about how the county edition, we will have county editions later, how it will be working. And also there were Dynamics handling the ICT aspect, as we will be shown here, how the portal will be working. And also the call center, we'll have a call center for this program. So in short, the goal is to empower entrepreneurs holistically. That will be our aim. Our target is to empower 1,440 entrepreneurs. And I will, by the time I'm finishing in a few minutes, I will tell you how that will be done. So how do you join Inua Biashara? Inua Biashara will be very simple, basic. We will have an IT platform where you'll be doing your registration and sending a 2-minute clip. Once we receive the clip, there is a committee, a vetting committee that has been set up. We'll go through all the clips, and then from the vetting, we will per month we'll be selecting 30 entrepreneurs who will be invited for the shoot. Again, we are very grateful to ZTEC University. The shooting studio will be set up here at Mangu campus, and actually it will be one of the rooms that we are using, and that is why we're so prudent to do the launch here. So from the 30 entrepreneurs who have been selected by the vetting committee, when the 30 come for the shoot, and we will have a panelist who will be listening to the pitch. Again, the panelists will be from the organizations that I've mentioned, because they are the ones who will be supporting them directly with whatever support the entrepreneur needs. And during the panelist, we'll always have a guest panelist per program. Then 16 out of the 30 are the ones who will go live on air. But that does not mean the other 14 who are left, they disappear like that. No. It's only that the program will allow for 4 participants per program. So with that, I will just go how the program will work. The program will be airing on Sundays from 7:30 to 9 p.m. The first program will air on 28th of April. So from now on, we will be collecting the data, and the vetting committee will be sitting down so that we can do the invite before now we call them for the first program shoot. So the program will run for 4 years. The first 6 months, we will target corporates. And this is where Homeboys, again, will be very crucial because most of our partners at this juncture will be corporates. And then they will be partnering with that in terms of supporting the program. Then we will start the county editions. Dynamics will talk about the county editions, how we will go now from county to county, doing the same process, but now targeted for that particular county, and inviting the guests and the panelists the same way, but we will move to the county. Then we will have another 6 months of success stories and also failures, so that it will be a learning opportunity for everyone. So for us is to give the micro and small businesses a platform to come and just showcase what they have. It will be on YouTube, it will be seen all over, and I'm sure, apart from the support from the consortium team, somebody out there, once we get you out there, somebody in America, somebody in Asia will see what this entrepreneur is all about, and we are sure we'll be able to get them to another level. So with that, I think I've just given an overview of how the whole program will work, how it will, the program will be supported. And we want to ask, everybody has a story. If you think your story is worth listening to, then Inua Biashara will be a platform. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. No wonder Dan ametupeleka mbio sana in the process of kutayarisha hii siku. Na it's very dangerous to talk. Ukiongea unaonekana kabisa. This man has a lot of ideas in the mind. Mpigieni kamoja, hiyo nyingine ilikuwa yenu. Asante sana. We are very grateful, and that's exactly what will happen. Nilikuwa nimesema atuelezee ni kwa namna gani tuliingia hapa Zitek. Si umetuelezea? Si exit 16. Sasa that's why we are here. So we are very grateful, na mambo itaendelea. Nilitaka kabla tujue nani yako hapa, tuwe tunajua why we are here and how we are here. So wageni wetu, kama tulikualika, inua mkono tu, we want to appreciate you, please. Inua mkono, our guests, wale tulialika, you know they are members of the consortium. Inua mkono vizuri tu. Haya, tumpatie moja. Okay, members of the consortium, ninajua watu kutoka, for example, nitaanza pale UTV, if you are here. Inua mkono. Moja. Oh, sorry, nilisahau yangu. Now let's go to Yali. Yali, tafadhali, we want to appreciate. Hey, thank you. Unajua kualika mtu is one thing. Responding is the most important. Ndio, dynamics, marketing. Nakuona tu, hata usipoinua mkono. Tumpatie moja. Unajua unachoka sababu unapiga hivi. Makofi haipigwi hivi utachoka. Fanya hivi tu. Wacha vidole, let the fingers do the walking, eh? Haya, next tuko na Safaricom. Moja. Hey, Zitek. Hata hawa ni obvious, si ndio? They are here. Where else could they be? They have to. Na tunashukuru sana because you have given us the facilities, the resources and everything. Na kwanza mafunzo. Tutarudi masomo by the way. Moja yao. Kwa nini mangalia nyuma? Oh, it's deliberate. Oh, it's deliberate. Haya, Dan, I know na kikundi chako Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, najua mmefanya kazi mingi sana. Nani wengine wanaweza kuwa aliandamana na Yama mlialikwa na yeye? Hey. Kwani mkutano ni yenu? Moja. Thank you. Kwanza mungekuwa wachache tungejua kuna kasoro hapo, si ndio? Homeboys. Where did you leave the home girls? Homeboys ndio mkono? Thank you. Members of the fourth. Na sijui kwa nini wanaitwa fourth estate. Why not fifth? Inua mkono. Asante bila hawa. And as we are talking, we are streaming live on UTV. Ukienda utv.ke utapata tuko live. This event is being covered live. So tunashukuru sana. So we shall move to the most important activity. Ninataka kumwalika one of us to take us through the simple process that we shall be having. This is Mr. Michael Jagi. Karibu sana Bwana Jagi, utupeleke ndio tuelewe how this is going to work. Karibu sana.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Michael Njagi from 0 Point Nimbers. We have been tasked with the responsibility of building the portal and maintaining it. So basically what I'm going to do is do a walkthrough of what the portal is all about. As Mr. Miano has just mentioned, the idea is that we are creating an avenue for us to be able to interact with the potential members. So first of all, I'm going to run a video clip on how to onboard onto the platform. And then from there, I'll walk you through the website and the registration process.
To thrive in today's competitive landscape. Visit www.inuabiashara.co.ke. You all welcome to the Inua Biashara online portal. Our ultimate goal is to empower entrepreneurs and foster an environment for sustainable business growth. Our mission at Inua Biashara is to take small businesses a notch higher by equipping them with the necessary tools, resources, and knowledge to thrive in today's competitive landscape. Visit www.inuabiashara.co.ke, your ultimate destination for entrepreneurial success. Let's embark on a journey together as we guide you through the seamless registration process. Step 1. Begin your journey by visiting www.inuabiashara.co.ke. With just a click, you will open a world full of business opportunities. Click on the registration link. Step 2. Fill in the registration form with your personal and business details. Your full name, email address, telephone number, business name. Select the business type. Give a brief description of what the business is. Upload a 2-minute video that introduces yourself, the business, the challenges the business is facing, and finally, what kind of support would you expect from Inua Biashara? Step 3. Once you have completed and submitted the form, check your email box for a verification link which will be sent. Click on the link received to validate your account with www.inuabiashara.co.ke. Congratulations! You're now officially part of the www.inuabiashara.co.ke family. Start exploring, networking, seizing the plethora of opportunities that await you.
So basically that's an introductory video. If you go to your devices and type in the inuabiashara.co.ke domain, it will take you to the home page where you'll get more details about the website. and the visual mission statements on what Inua Biashara is all about, the kind of services and solutions that are available. Apart from that, there's a partner page that shows all the sponsors and stakeholders who are part of the program. And at the bottom of it all, you'll find our location. Basically, the call center will be based over here, and all operations, even maintenance of the website and the domain and the portal will also be over here. So we centralize everything here so that you can have smooth running of all operations. So the most vital part of this portal is the registration process. And that's what I want to walk you through, just as you've seen on the video. So upon clicking on the register, then it opens up a form. This form captures the details of the client or potential member. They get to key in their details, so you can walk through this. You can try as well on your devices. We are capturing the age, an email address. We can put in a number because we want to have a way of getting in touch with the clients. And then they enter the business name, the business type. Address of a business, the locality of your business. Over here, then it tends to centralize. We want to know regionally, where are you? This will help in terms of tailor-made solutions for the clients and even marketing strategies. Upon selecting your location, then you give us a brief description of the type of business that you're doing. So that's an option for that as well. And then they upload the video. So the members will do a 2-minute clip video that entails what your Biashara is all about and the challenges that you're getting, and then the kind of support services that they require. Then they have the option to pick if it's business networks, and then if it's other that is not listed, then they have the option to enter the details that or the support assistance that they need. Then after that, they need to click the checkbox. This confirms they have agreed, number one, to the terms and conditions, because here you're collecting videos, you're collecting personal data, and also as well the privacy policy. And then upon confirming that, then they submit the form. So once they submit this form, they'll get a registration confirmation, and then on the back end, they get an email that will eventually prompt us to get in touch with them. Okay. So apart from this, apart from that email, then we have also created some social media links on how to interact with the portal, of which now this will be managed from the end of the consortium. Since we have different partners, the social media links will only be managed upon confirmation of the message to be agreed amongst the partners, so that we don't have one partner propagating more of their concepts and ideas than the other, so that the uniformity in all that is done. So briefly, that is all about the portal, unless there are any questions about it. Thank you very much.
That is clear. Ukiona watu wamenyamaza si kumaanisha wameshika. Nikiwa shuleni tulikuwa tunasema mwalimu akimaliza kama sijashika nitanjulia mbele. Na kujulia mbele ni kwenda kurevise. Si ni kweli? So thank you very much Mr. Michael for taking us through. This is one of the key things that we were coming today to launch, and that one is well done. So when it comes to question and answer session, in case you have an area you need more clarification, you are welcome. Wakati nilikuwa na, when I was introducing, I remembered to forget Kenya Commercial Bank. They are here. Today they are having 6 functions. They are still coming, but they are with us. Physical presence doesn't matter. Si ni kweli? Yes, they are here. Yesterday we were here with them, and they are also here. They are coming as we move on. So at this juncture, ningetaka twende sehemu nyingine, and this is where from the members of the consortium, tusikie yale ambayo wako nayo, na tutaanza na our wonderful hosts, very generous hosts, very resourceful hosts. Sijui niongeze adjective gani ingine. Adjective zimeishia hapo. Kama uko na yako utaongeza. Tutamwalika Professor.
Miano said all protocols observed. And I want to say all protocols observed. The team from KNCCI, the team from Safaricom, the team from KCB, the team from Homeboys, the team from UTV, the team from Dynamics, team from Yali, and team from Zitec University. Once again, good morning. I am very, very delighted to have this consortium assemble for this very auspicious occasion of launching the Inua Biashara. There's something that amazes me about a human being. One time, I was involved in a meeting, and as usual, academics sometimes can argue. Academics can sometimes argue. And so there was an argument in a meeting where we were seated. There were Nigerians, I think I had some people from Canada, and some people from US. I was there as a Kenyan. I think there was a fellow from Korea. So somebody was saying that there's no difference between human beings and other animals. He was an atheist. Everybody kept quiet as he developed his argument, convincing us that there is no God and everything else is nature. After very long, one person who was very silent asked him, "We want you to tell us one animal, because man is natural like any other animal, that can build a civilization. You give us one animal that can build a civilization." He kept quiet, because none. There is no any other animal that can create a civilization other than man. And that is what amazes me about human beings. They will plan things and execute them, which means you can actually see the future before it happens. Inua Biashara was a sitting. Now it is in the launch stage. So there was forethought, there was foreplanning, and successfully everything has been put in place. The bricks have fallen in their place. The mortar has been joined. And therefore, to me, this is a very innovative initiative that is poised to revolutionize the landscape of entrepreneurship in Kenya. As Miano put it, I have always been very concerned that we are very good at training other people, but not very good at training our own people. And that's why, for the last 2 years, Zitec University has deliberately chosen to be training our own. We have trained people here in Wetede, we have trained them in Roiro, we have trained Boda Bodas here, we have trained Mama Mboga, we have trained hawkers, and we will continue to do so, because we believe that our impact must move from classroom to practice. At the core of this program is a business reality TV show, providing a stage for entrepreneurs to pitch their ideas and showcase their businesses to a wide audience. But this goes from just mere visibility, because this program will be vital in areas of financial support, market linkages, financial literacy, training, business networks, government services, investors, and sources for raw materials. And therefore, to us, this is not just a reality show. We want to ensure that a person who is growing avocados or who is doing some business making springs in Thika, or a person who is doing soap making in the backyard is able to upscale the business to a product that can go to the market. One of the things I have seen, I spent 1 year postdoc in Japan, and one of the things that shocked me is that very small enterprises could deal with multi-million sharing businesses. Find somebody making golden pens. Golden pens. 1 pen going for 400,000 Kenya shillings. So how many do you need to survive? On a serious note, the fellow is actually, and he's doing it, the shop is this size. The shop is this size. Where he's doing all this work is the normal, ile munatengeneza saa ya Nairobi. That is a business size. But he's making pens for export only to executive countries. And executive pens for presidents. 1 pen, the minimum I saw the price was 400,000 K. They were ranging from 400,000 to 2 million. 1 pen. So now, so how many pens do you require? You only require to make 2, and you have the earning for the year. So we must revolutionize the way we think and the way we talk business to our people so that they can add value to their lives. So this consortium of partners, who I would love to recognize and thank, including Safaricom, Kenya Chamber of Commerce, KCB, the Homeboys, the Umbrella TV, Dynamic Solutions, Yali, and Zitech University. The Inua Biashara program stands as a beacon of hope and support for micro and small enterprises across this country. In this country, majority of the businesses which form the backbone of business in Kenya are usually small and micro enterprises. And therefore, in the spirit of offering a multifaceted platform tailored to address the diverse needs of these entrepreneurs, this consortium has been crafted. And therefore, we must ask ourselves the simple question: what do we need to do to ensure that this happens? How do we ensure that finance, which is a major challenge to SMEs, is available? How do we ensure that those people operating in rural and remote areas are able to be facilitated to make their businesses profitable and worthwhile? And one of the things that has been found by the International Finance Corporation is that the financing gap for SMEs is currently stands at between 140 to 170 billion. That's the shortage. We require about 140 to 170 billion USDs just to cover the financing gap that's available for SMEs. And therefore, unless we showcase this to the people so that they know who they need to target, then it becomes very difficult, very easy for us to forget them. So governments, multinationals, and institutions around the world are establishing various initiatives to support SMEs to solve these challenges and realize their full potential. And that is why Inua Biashara program and what we are doing will go a long way to achieving this goal. We hope that this program is going to put the like-minded people, including the partners mentioned, in a state where they will not ignore the small things. And I say this because if you talk about businesses in Kenya, what comes to your mind is the banks, the big insurance, the big corporates. But you ask yourself, how many people are employed by the big corporates? How many? You'll be shocked. Probably not more than a tenth, probably less than a tenth of the Kenyans are employed by those enterprises. So what sets Inua Biashara apart is its commitment to inclusivity and support for entrepreneurs regardless of their background or circumstance. Whether you are a budding startup or a seasoned business owner, this platform is your gateway to opportunity. It is this background that Zitec University have been running entrepreneur development programs targeting micro and small and medium-sized enterprises with a view of strengthening them and building a resilient society for a very long time now. This category of businesses have had little attention either in Kenya or in the world at large. We have, as Zitec University, been helping our people, and also we have stretched our tentacles outside Kenya by training for the government of South Africa in all its 10 provinces. As we speak right now, our 3 staff or 4 staff? 4 staff are in South Africa doing an assessment of the businesses that were set or were learning, and we are now trying to study how they have performed because they have been under mentorship. DVC have been mentoring some of those businesses. So they have been, from August, they came for training, we immersed them, and then we have been going with them stage by stage, seeing what was formerly informal become formal. And on Wednesday, that's 26, Tuesday, 26, I and the DVC will be attending the graduation of those 112 medium-sized businesses in the University of Witwatersrand. So this innovative approach fostered hands-on learning and knowledge exchange between traders from South Africa and Kenya. It also provided a unique opportunity of enhancing bilateral ties between the two countries, and we are looking forward to see Kenya traders visit other countries like South Africa to learn and share insights and bring such knowledge to Kenya. So we must not just trade. Can we give them experiential exposure so that they know what happens outside? You know, in my language, we say that if you don't travel, you think that your mother is the best cook, only to be surprised when you eat somebody else's mother's food and you realize your mother is just a terrible amateur. So let's ensure that we expose these people, and it will be helpful. Imagine the impact of connecting budding entrepreneurs with investors who are eager to support them with their ventures. Picture the possibility that arise when businesses gain access to market linkage and crucial financial literacy training. Envision the ripple effect of providing a platform where dreams can flourish, barriers can be overcome, and potential can be realized. Definitely, jobs will increase, and our economy and GDP will eventually increase. The Inua Biashara program, through this platform, is not just about empowering individual entrepreneurs. It's about empowering communities, driving economic growth, and fostering a culture of innovation and resilience. It is about leveling the playing field, ensuring that every entrepreneur, regardless of their background and resources, has an opportunity to succeed. As we embark on this journey together, let us pledge our support to Inua Biashara program and the vision it represents. Let us champion the spirit of entrepreneurship, celebrate the ingenuity of our people, and work towards a future where every small business has a chance to thrive. One of the things I've always asked myself, when shall I see a Juakali drive a Mercedes? When is this small-scale farmer going to drive a nice Subaru? When is this person who is selling chondo, not through an agent, sell chondo and live in a nice, not necessarily a mansion, but a reasonable dwelling? When? That must be our worry. Our concern should not just be talk. We must ask ourselves, when do we transform these people's lives so that they become worthy? But does it have to be gradually from the very beginning to the very day of the grave, when he said that he became a farmer and he died a farmer? He became nothing else. He was a business person, but akivaa kiatu, the shoe tells a bigger story than the business. And that's the challenge I have for all of us. How do we change lives? Can they register and get a chance to grow, to build their businesses, to get access to market, to run together, the skills applied in the best practices? So to Safaricom, to Kenya Chamber of Commerce, to KCB, to the Homeboys, to Umbrella TV, to Dynamic Marketing Solutions, Yali Kenya, and Zitec University, these organizations must stand as pillars of support to our communities so that we inspire them to change. Let us join our hands and seize this opportunity and lift the SMEs. We can truly, Inua Biashara, uplift businesses, uplift lives, and uplift Kenya, and uplift our own people. May God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor. Na kuna ile tunasema take home. He who does not travel things, mama yake ndiyo pika vizuri sana. Ni kweli? Naye in the line of business tunasema he who does not cook thinks your mother is the best cook. You must learn to cook. Si ni kweli? You might be better. Ukiona mwingine, then the other take away. As we embark on this journey together, akina nani, the consortium members, as we embark on this journey together, that statement is very important. Na mimi nitawapeleka kwa Genesis verse 16. No, Genesis 11 verse 6. Na si mimi ninasema, and the Lord said, if as one people, working as one, speaking one language, there is nothing you want to do and it will be impossible. Sio mimi nasema ni Biblia. So if as one people speaking one language, anything we embark on, tutaweza. Si tutaweza. And it is the Lord saying, not me. Otherwise, tunashukuru sana, Professor, the Vice Chancellor Zitec, na tunashukuru sana even for the many of us you have given to us to make sure that this program succeeds, and we are sure it will succeed. Sasa tukiendelea, ninataka kumwalika Professor, nimempatia more time sababu masomo ndio kwanza, si ni kweli? Nataka kumwalika mwakilishi kutoka upande wa Safaricom, na unajua nilikuwa nikijiuliza na ni jambo tumekuwa tukijadiliana. Have you ever tried to think about life before Safaricom? Wacha before neno ya nganga. Life before Safaricom. I remember nilikuwa napanda gari bus kupelekea mama yangu 500 na ninapanda gari tena kurudi. You can imagine life before Safaricom. Unaambia mtu nitakuja kwako. Unaenda unashinda stage. Nobody knows which side you are. Life before. Mimi hata kuna kitu naandika ninaita life before Safaricom, na mkinishika msiniulize. Karibu sana utuambie kitu about life before after Safaricom now. Moja. Asante.
Bwana MC, I think I have a story about life before Safaricom. Me pia nimengoja kwa stage. I was a young man those days I was dating. So I think I stood in the stage waiting for the lady. Unfortunately, the lady did not turn up. Yeah, but thank you so much for having me. Good morning, all. Yeah, my name is Biashara Maura. I work within Safaricom's enterprise business. We are the ones who deal with the business people, yeah? And today I'm representing Safaricom, and I have an apology from my boss. He's called Franklin Okata. He's in charge of small and micro enterprises. So because of time, I'll sum up my brief in 2 points, yeah? And the first one is the power of collaborations. I think Prof mentioned that. The MC has highlighted that, in fact, from the good book. And if you look at it, ZTech has an ambition of impacting knowledge in a definite way, yeah? And UTV, they need to have to up their viewership, yeah? If you look at Safaricom, in fact, our theme currently in our business proposition is grow with Safaricom business. We want to grow our business, our micro, small, and medium enterprises, even to the large enterprises. We want to grow them to the next stage of their growth cycle, to scale their businesses. If you look at each of these businesses, they have that history of growth. Safaricom, you might think probably Safaricom is a very old company, but most of us here are older than Safaricom, isn't it? Yeah. It's clear, yeah? It's only 25 years old. Yeah? Yes. A classical example also is ZTech. ZTech has been around for now? 25 years. 25 years, yeah? I remember ZTech, back in my previous life, we used to deal with ZTech when it was a college, yeah? And UTV, I know some of you know the young boy who was making radios in the Bundus, yeah? I'm sure Biashara will give us that story, yeah? So you look, each of these businesses, including Homeboys, DJ Rabah, when we were young, we used to listen to his music, and then all of a sudden Homeboy is a big thing, yeah? It's a big brand. So what then, as corporates, should we do? Yeah, we have these good stories. What should we do? We should come together and collaborate. And at the same time as we do that, as we look at our bottom line, what now do we need to do? And I go to my second point, to this particular audience. Prof, you are right. In fact, this audience, the micro, small, and medium enterprises, employ more than 90% of Kenyans. Yeah? And this is 15 million plus Kenyans, yeah? So this audience is very important. They have their jobs to do. Yeah? Biashara enterprises, they need to leave a legacy. They need to provide for their families. You know, some of us just think Mama Mboga, the Mama Mboga we go to, maybe they just need to probably wake up early and maybe make a day's living. No, they want to leave a legacy. They want to educate their children. They have pain points. Yeah? They don't have information. Yeah? Currently, the beauty about it is that now they have the platform, such a platform, the government. So how do we then now come in and ensure that these guys are empowered to scale to their next level? And I believe that this collaboration we will work towards that. And for us, it's to encourage us. Let us encourage these guys through social media platforms. Safaricom will play a big role in this, to be able to push this through our platforms to ensure that they register, they take part in this, and so that we can be able to have this go to the next level, yeah? To have them participate as possible, yeah? And even as we work together, we can define the next stage. I know Miano and Tim will speak about the next stage, but I believe this can take this particular target audience to where we all want them to be and empower them. As I close, I just want to say thank you to the consortium. It's been a journey, yeah, and A special mention to Miano, Kenya National Chambers of Commerce. He's the one who brought us together. I remember the first time we came to our office, we were like, yeah, sure. What is UTV? Then I came to realize UTV is quite big. It's amongst the 15 most viewed channels in Kenya. But we didn't know that. Most of us didn't know that, yeah? Yeah, and then I also want to say thank you to Prof. Thank you for hosting us. Thank you for making this possible. And let's make this real. And a journey of 1,000 miles starts with just one step. So thank you so much for your time, and thank you for listening to me.
Nakuletea kitabu before. Halafu ni wastaki sababu one time nilienda kukutana na my girlfriend akokona ile ya stage nikokona hii finally hatukuonana. Tulipokutana tunapigiana kelele, kwa nini ukuja, kwa nini ukuja? Ninyi why didn't you come earlier? Thank you very much. Otherwise tunaendelea vizuri. Kwa hivyo wakati huu pia ninataka nimwalike Deputy Vice Chancellor Professor Harris. Karibu sana. Pia tunakupenda sana. Tumpatie kamoja. Asante. Karibu.
Thank you so much. All protocols observed. Good morning. My VC has spoken, but we are very glad to be part of the training team. At Zitech University, when we train, we are guided by 5 core values, which when I scanned around, move across all the firms represented here. For one, we believe in integrity. We always say we do what is right. We believe in excellence, that is Kaizen, and continuous improvement. By the time this program is reaching the county edition, as he has said, it will be something totally different. We believe in innovation. We always say we are not afraid to explore. We are never scared of exploring. After all, what can go wrong? You keep on trying, like the UTV guy with the small radios until finally you are someone quite big. We also believe in customer focus. All the customers will be coming to us for the training. We always tell them we are here for you. There will be nothing held back to ensure that they get to the optimal level. We also believe in teamwork. That's why we are all here together. We always say we are smarter together. Can you turn to your neighbor and tell them we are smarter together? So here we are to train, and very proud of being part of the consortium. We believe, and there's a saying, I tried to find out who actually said it, and academia will tell me, I did not quote the source, a saying that says, I helped a man get to the top of the mountain, and I found myself at the top of the mountain. Thank you so much as you scale this height. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Unajua mkipiga makofi mingi yangu ni moja. Mpigieni yake. Hiyo ingine silikuwa yenu. You are very generous people. Thank you very much Madam Harris kwa hayo ambayo umetupatia. We are smarter together, and that is true. We are smarter together. Next nataka kualika watu kutoka upande wa UTV, and a lot has been said about UTV, and I must also take this opportunity to say I am Robert Makode. I work with UTV, and I wish to take this opportunity to thank the CEO for believing in me. And one thing about UTV and every business, it's whom do you target and which part do you touch? And that has been our guiding factor. Because in every business, you must know who is this person you want to target and who is this person you want to touch. I remember when I was a teacher, high school teacher, and I used to like moving out so much from school. I would make sure my principal, ninauliza secretary, hali ya hewa iko namna gani, mood, naelewa mood yake iko namna gani. Akiniambia iko hivi, najua. The next thing namuuliza amevaa aje. Akiwa my principal ungegea mwambia, "Hey madam, today you are so smart." Akicheka unaambia, "Okay, I want to go to Nairobi." So, you must know who to target and where to touch. So in UTV, we have realized that today we are talking about Inua Biashara, the common mwananchi. Si ni kweli? Sisi, those are the people we decided to target. And then we decided again, where do we touch? We have a wonderful program called Touching Arts, where we go visit people who have issues in the society, challenges in life. Tunaita watu wale ambao tunaita familia ya UTV. we help these people, and this is what has made us who we are today. Tukiangalia the origin of UTV, although somebody will talk about that. Unajua chokora akienda kwa dustbin anaenda kutafuta chakula, si ndio? Lakini unfortunately UTV ilikuwa na chokora, ilikuwa naenda dustbin kutafuta zile maspika na mawaya zimetupwa. Alafu he came up with a radio station while in class 4. Sio ni funny, eh? And today we are celebrating UTV because from the initiative of that standard 4 boy who was making a radio and communicating na watu wote Nyeri. Na unajua enzi hizo ni enzi zile za UK, ungeshikwa unafanya kitu kama hiyo unawekwa ndani badala ya kusaidiwa. So today we are very happy because of our chairman who has made UTV what it is, from where it is, and it has been a success because of people like you consortium, because in this way mnatusaidii hapa, from this other way, and where we are headed to, hata usiulize, watch this space. Kwa hivyo nitamwalika, sijui ni chairman atakuja ama ni mwakilishi wake, atuambie mawili matatu, na tunashukuru sana from UTV. Makofi. Yeah, I was expecting Mr. Chairman, now I am seeing things are changing, eh? Kwa hivyo kwa grand mambo ni tofauti. Tumpatie moja.
Once again, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Joyce Waigwa. All protocol observed. I see that is like a slogan now. Yes, I'm here on behalf of our chairman, Mr. David Masharia. And a lot has been said, by the way. So let me just run with it. And Mr. David Masharia, who has laid a foundation for young entrepreneurs to rise and showcase skills on their different expertise. It gives me much pleasure to be part of this great initiative. Inua Biashara program resonates so well with UTV, bearing in mind that as it has been mentioned in several quarters, UTV started from an initiative of a class 4 boy who started a radio station from rudimentary found objects. It started as a dream with a vision, and now it's a reality through hard work and innovation. And as we speak, UTV has touched lives across the country and across the borders. And it is because of the support of people like you gathered here. Today, the rudimentary radio station has evolved to a national TV station. Guys, that is amazing. A dream, a vision, and running with it, and not looking behind. The small and medium enterprises, SME, are what is driving the economy, and any effort to boost SMEs will not only, sorry for that, trigger a super economy, but also touch a very huge, wide chunk of the population, who are the youth. Each member of the consortium, UTV included, has a unique and special role to play in making Inua Biashara initiative a success. Count on UTV to play its media role efficiently and effectively. This initiative targets the mwananchi, and UTV ni channel ya mwananchi. And we have that. We have had that clearly, and we are still running with it. So together, tutainua biashara. Thank you everyone, and God bless.
Thank you very much, Madam Joyce. So hivyo nitauliza chairman, simama tu celebrate by the way. Kama sio wewe hata mimi sijui ningekuwa natega misongareli huko kwetu. Tumpetie moja. Yes, otherwise that's how Inua Biashara inaweza kuinuka na inainua wengine. Na mwisho tunasema inainua transforming lives. That's the fact. It is transforming lives. So we are grateful for members of the consortium together. Kama vile professor amesema, we shall be smart together. So ningetaka wakati huu nayo niwalike another team from Homeboys, kwa wale ambao tunajua Homeboys is not ni kitu ambayo inaanza with a lot of creativity. It has been what it is, na tuna mwakilishi wake hapa. So ningetaka nitukue nafasi hii haje hapa, tumpatie kamoja, atatuambia majina yake kamili, then we continue. Asante sana.
Morning, everyone. Is it morning or is it afternoon already? My name is Gracie Minza. I will be speaking on behalf of our CEO, Mr. Mike Rabah. Unfortunately, he could not make it, but he sends his sentiments and he's with us. And he wrote down a speech that he wanted me to read for you. So as I speak, just imagine him here saying these words. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the launch of the initiative that is set to change lives and transform communities. This is the Inua Biashara program. It fills me with immense pleasure to stand before you as we embark on this journey together. Allow me to extend my warmest greetings to our distinguished partners and all the distinguished guests here. Today, we gather not only as stakeholders, but as partners in a shared vision, a vision to uplift and empower and transform the lives of entrepreneurs across the nation. It's through collaboration and this is my Kikuyu tongue. As a Luo man, this is a Kikuyu tongue. Collective effort that we achieve greatness. Homeboy started as a DJ outfit in 1995, and now it is one of the top 10 Africa's entertainment and events outfits, top 5 in East Africa. We are the leading in events, media, PR, production, experiential marketing, and entrepreneurship. With our slogan, we keep the crowd moving. As the CEO of Homeboys, I am deeply passionate about this project. I resonate to it personally because of my humble beginnings, as it aligns also with my core values and mission and the mission of Homeboys. Homeboys has always been committed to nurturing talent, fostering innovation, and driving positive change in the society. From our humble beginnings that has grown a company over 2 decades, we have witnessed firsthand the transformation and the power of entrepreneurship. As you know, my journey, as many of you know, has been one of diverseness, a diverse experience and expertise. Educated in the UK, I started my career in meteorology, only later to explore the world of sound engineering, business, and sportsmanship. Each role and each where I had has shaped me into a leader that I am today, a leader driven with influence and fueled with entrepreneurial vision. The Inua Biashara TV program holds immense promise, not just for the entrepreneurs. It also seeks to serve the entire nation by providing a platform for these micro and small entrepreneurs to pitch their ideas, access financial support, receive training, and we are going to lay groundwork for sustainable economic growth and prosperity. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our partners and sponsors who have joined us on this journey. Your unwavering support is a true sentiment of your commitment and betterment of our society. I am humbled to stand alongside you in this endeavor. To those who consider partnering opportunities, we urge you to seize this moment. Together, we can make tangible difference in the countless lives of entrepreneurs everywhere. We will shape a brighter future and a more inclusive world for all. In closing, I would like to express my sincerest appreciation to each one of you for being here today. For the host, ZTech, your belief in Inua Biashara speaks volumes, and your dedication to the advancement of entrepreneurs in Kenya is wonderful. Let us move forward with optimism and determination, and a shared sense of purpose. We will empower entrepreneurs, transform communities, and build a future fueled with endless possibilities. Thank you.
Thank you very much from Homeboys. Najua Homeboys nilikuwa na shida, lakini tutaongea uniambie ngao sisi zienda wapi. Najua naona biashara zingi zinaandikwa Mr. Miano and Sons. Unashindwa the daughters don't belong there. Otherwise, thank you very much from Homeboys and your impact in the society. muendelee hivyo hivyo, otherwise ni wakati wa kuinua biashara. Tumesema in this initiative different people will come with different energies. Kwa wakati huu tunaelekea upande wa marketing. You know, marketing is one area people have always thought things can just happen. Things don't just happen. They are meant to happen. I remember from UTV one time somebody contracted us to do marketing for him, and when we were charging him, he was asking, "What are you doing? What is it that you are charging?" You know, mpaka hatukuelewana. But today, when we talk of a company, and I know they are represented here, Joy Millers Limited, wale wanatengeneza ra premium kavagara, si munaijua. Today, you tell them about marketing, they understand what you are talking about, because this is a very important aspect. And in the Inua Biashara initiative, this will have to come in, and people must be taught and understand the dynamics of the new world. Karibu sana from Dynamics Marketing Solutions. Utuambie moja mawili, situmpatie yake moja. Karibu sana.
Asante Bwana MC. Good afternoon, everyone. I think I will start with a Bible quote. Zechariah 4:10. And this is to you, Bwana Miano. And it says, "Do not despise small beginnings." And we thank you for this wonderful idea you came up with together with KNCCI. And we thank Zitech University for hosting this very prestigious event. Professor, we were with you last year for Innovation Week when you had with at the Rero campus, and with you also, Dr. Joyce. So even when you mentioned the 5 cores of the university, I know you mentioned innovation as one of them. And this, in a way, is innovation done, because we're trying to support micro and small businesses. And it's a good idea, because I know even when we talk about the other programs which have been there, they've been for bigger businesses. So this is a wonderful idea and a wonderful initiative. You know, again, I'll go back to the Bible. You know, Moses was first brought up in the king's palace. Then he spent 40 years in the wilderness, which I think prepared him to take the Jews to Canaan. So everyone has a past. And so in my previous hat, I used to be the CEC of Youth and Sports in Kiambu. And I'm glad to see my former colleague, Dr. Kimemia, over here. I think you had different hats. I think you are the CEC for trade and also roads. Yes, so anyway, glad to see you here. Yes. So that shows that even the past has a way to inform the future. And previously, when we were in Kiambu, we did something called Inua. And this word, Inua, it's a very popular word, because you're also doing something with MasterCard called Inua or something. So previously, there was a fund called Inua, which was basically subsidizing credit to young businesses and also give them collateral. And this is basically about helping young people. And I know at that time, that initiative, we were doing it with KCB in terms of now providing this credit to people who needed it. And again, now going forward, KCB is here with us. And I think now, because they have various tools, I think there's the various tools and brands which they have within themselves to support businesses. So I think that will also help in terms of going forward. So my role mainly is because at that time we were helping young people people in the county who wanted to get into business, to get access to loans. And going forward with this particular initiative, I know that we'll be working closely with other counties, because as you've seen from the portal, you identify yourself also from the place you are, the ward you are, and the sub-county you are. So once you finish the national and the corporate programs, we shall also go to the counties, identify the various businesses in the counties. I know, for example, we've been in talks with the Nairobi County, where they also want to start a fund, and we think this would be a very good platform for them to also identify businesses which they can support. So we're looking forward to the launch of this, and once again, Miano, this is a lovely idea, and we're looking forward to work hand in hand with all the consortium. Asante.
Very brief and to the point. Thank you very much. Asante sana from the Dynamics Marketing Solutions, na tunabakisha mmoja, kisha ndio tuende kwa question and answer. Then after that we go to this very wonderful signing of the memorandum. So ningetaka kwa wakati huu nimwalike Mr. Fred Tunya from Yali, Kenya, atuelezee mambo ya namna gani. Kikwetu Tunya ni kunyang'anya, so utatuambia utatutunya nini?
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It's my very honorable and great pleasure to join you today and be part of this occasion. To representatives from ZTech University, Professor, partner representative from Safaricom, KCB Bank, Ken, CCI, Homeboys, Dynamics, and UTV. My name is Fred Tunya, the good Tunya. The good Tunya. I'm the current chairperson, Yali, Kenya. Yali is a signature project that was started by the former US President Barack Obama to invest in the next generation of young African leaders. You apply a competitive leadership program, you travel either to the US or here in Nairobi for an exchange program, you cultivate and you give back the skills you have and you gain new skills to the spaces where you find opportunities. So what are we already doing around Inua Biashara? And why are we here? Very important to note that as of today, Yali is being funded by USAID. And that banner there shows pretty well. We are funded by the US government or the US taxpayers' money. So this program here aligns pretty well to our objective, to what we do, to our work, and to the very important aspect of promoting and upscaling young businesses. From statistics that is available if you check out the Yali website, through financing of USAID, DAO, Government of Kenya, we give funding through a platform or through an initiative called Transformation Fund. So what is Transformation Fund? Transformation Fund is a platform or it's a catalytic funding opportunity to young entrepreneurs or to young people doing different initiatives in the community. As we speak, this fund alone for the year 2023-2024, we have funded more than 40 enterprises, young enterprises. It's an active fund which gives not less than 10,000 USD and gives up to 30 or 40,000 USD, depending with the nature of your business and depending with the impact you create with the business that you run. Now, why is Inua Biashara very important to all of us at Yali? Because this is going to be a partnership that now allows those participants and young entrepreneurs who will be on this platform, if you're able to access or you're able to pitch on Inua Biashara program, the MOU provides that you join Yali. And when you join Yali, you're eligible for grant up to 30 or 40,000 USD. And this funding is available per year. And that's the beauty of partnership and collaboration. And always we tell entrepreneurs that, like Professor said here, that how then can we build your capacity so that your books of accounts can be, you know, a great guarantee for future grants opportunities through other partners, but more importantly, USAID and audits and all the bookkeeping is very important for grants. And that's why I came here with my colleague who is in charge of funding and finances at Yali, the gentleman called Jose Kia. So ladies and gentlemen, as I close, For us at Yali, we say that even if your business has survived the first few stages of development, you might require funding to take it to the next level. Do we agree? Right? We do agree. And so growth capital can allow you to take, on more capacity, purchase additional assets, employ more staff, beg your pardon, open more locations, or move into larger premises and impact the community. And that's the overriding objective and goal why we are here all together, to make sure that every business has a person or has some support to succeed and to thrive. I thank you all and have a blessed day.
From Yali we see hope. Wakati tunasikia wale watatushikilia upande huu na upande ule mwingine, tunajua Inua Biashara program will have to be successful. Before we go to question and answer section, unajua nimekumbushwa kitu na Mr. Tunya, and he has said it's not the Tunya we think. I was going to school, it was the year 2000. Nikafika mahali tulikuwa tunangoja matatu kwa panaitwa Posta. I saw a friend amebeba vitabu anakimbia, nikamuuliza kwani unaenda wapi? Akaniambia kuna mahali tunaenda kufunzwa namna ya kuendesha biashara. That day I said wacha nimisi shule. Nikaenda kusoma. Tulipomaliza kusoma tukaulizwa mbai saa 6. That was the year 2000. Now, because you have learned how to run businesses, how to manage your finances, we are giving loans from 3,000 to 50,000. You know, people are afraid of getting loans, eh? So wengi wakajaza 5,000. Mimi nikaona these people are joking. How do you give money the same day na hata huko unajua? Nikajaza 50 just like a joke. Unfortunately, or fortunately, the following day nilipata hiyo pesa kwa account. Unfortunately, mpaka leo sijawaitishwa hiyo pesa. Sijui walienda wapi wale walitupatia. Finally, wakati nilifuata, niliambiwa walikuwa wamepewa pesa na kikundi kama hicho chenu, wakaambiwa go and eradicate poverty. Lakini hawangeambia watu kunjieni nini? So I hope you have such a thing, I'll come. Haya, tuende kwa question and answer. Wale walichukua 3,000 mpaka saa hii wanalia. So sometimes it's good to be daring enough. Si ni kweli? But mimi nilikuwa nachukua tu sababu naona ni mchezo, si ndio? I will never pay that 50,000. I eradicated my poverty. Kama uko na swali tafadhali, this is the opportunity now, so that from there nitamwalika Professor Munene Jenga akuje ndio atukue na closing remarks. Then we shall go to the climax of this event, ambayo ni signing of the MOU. So swali lolote, any question is now welcome. Asante sana. This must be a very wonderful class. Hama hamkuelewa, mambo ni mawili. Either umeelewa hapa mchashika. A question please. Yes. Good. Karibu sana. Tasimama na ningetaka uje mbele ndio tafadhali kuja mbele. So that you face. Tuangalie wale unahubiria. Karibu hapa.
Yani instruction ya photo.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Documentation.
Sawa. Karibu sana, karibu sana.
Salimia miano atanifuta kazi. All protocols observed. Professor, I can see the smile.
I always smile.
I see a very happy professor. And of course the DVC, who is really wonderful, a lady of few words, but very impactful. My name is Dr. Juliet Kememia. I wear very many hats, and I also consume kavagara.
Thank you.
Today I'm happy to tie the face to the individual of that man who also complains about milk. Is it milk or about animal feeds? Yeah. It's you, eh? Today is really interesting. I don't have a question. I am just wowed by the Inua Biashara program. I'm also very wowed by the partners that seem to have been really carefully selected. And what I can say is that I am looking forward to being a very active participant in this process. We have been talking a lot with Miano from those days when I was CC. I presided over the elections of the previous Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and unfortunately a lot of the energy that Miano had seemed not to to bear much fruit, but I can see what has taken the last 3 or 4 years really has grown into something major. So Professor will never tire of just being excited about ZTech. This is a university that has 0 protocols. You don't have to ati lazima upelekwe ushikwe mkono upelekwe sijui kwa nani. The professor is always online. Unamwekea tu kahai tu pale WhatsApp, unaona blue tick. Hata kama haitarudi immediately, at least unajua ameona. And he will not just reply. He will call and say, uko tu, thank you for connecting. And that's what our society needs. Our society needs a platform where hope will be shared, because everybody has something they hope for. So a platform where the hope of ZTech, the hope of the chamber, the hope of homeboys, the hope of the TV, the hope of our community is shared is really, really something that I have been praying for from when I was CC, even from when I was studying. My doctorate is in entrepreneurship, and micro and small enterprises have been in my life, in my study, in my interest for the last almost 20 years. So seeing this happening today, I am feeling really blessed and finding myself in this space, active and ready to drive the agenda. I am very excited. I'm so happy to see you, Eric, and I'm sure, having been in Kajo and now we are here in private sector, we are going to contribute a lot, because we know exactly what it means to have an enabling business environment, and we know exactly what the government does and does not do. We know exactly what bureaucracy does to the growth of our social and economic sectors of the society, and for sure we will be the bridge that has been missing. So I'm looking forward to working very, very closely to this consortium. I am currently at the chamber. I am in charge of trade and investment. So from the very micro to the very large enterprises, my office is ready to support, both technically, leadership, and even politics. I'm also a politician. So where you want to penetrate those who are fighting, mnanituma, because mimi ninajua kucheza siasa. I am feared. Mimi naitango gare ka mwanamuke ka kanu. So I'm always in the ballot, by the way, not to win, but to make sure that people remember there was a party called KANU. So Baba na Mama, we cannot say that KANU died and we are just being subjected to a circus of parties that deliver presidents and they die the following year. We cannot accept as a community. So I'm the custodian of that democratic space. I ran for Senate in 2017. I got 28,000 votes. Munipigieni makofi kwa sababu there was a serious wave of jubilee. I was competing with the current senator and the current governor. Sinilijaribu. So in the last elections nikasema bado na KANU naingia kwa governor. So people called me Her Excellency. So from here muniite Her Excellency. So I still ran on KANU, and now I'm a very high-profile politician. So if you find a problem, the consortium, mukiona shida yenye inataka kutatuliwa kisiasa, niko. And I can promise you, hakuna ofisi yenye siingiangi ya PS ya kwa sababu tu ya kukua tu governor wa KANU. So I'm offering an array of skills from academia, from experience as a minister, and above all as a seasoned politician. I can call myself that. So thank you very much. I just want to wish all of us the best, and for sure we will impact the society in the desired way. Thank you very much.
You know, today I've discovered something. Moi alikuwa kila wakati anasema KANU iko na wenyewe. Mumeona mwenyewe? Yes. At least kila siku tunasoma kitu. Mwenye KANU. Next time ukisimama, you can bank on us by the way. Don't underestimate us, eh? Yes, we shall make sure things happen, because when they happen, na mnasikia matupatia, unajua kuna njia ngumu sana ya kupenywa na hawa siasa, si ndio? Siasa, mwana siasa akisimama mbele yako utalia, lakini tukiwa na yeye tutacheka. So another question ndio tupatie professor afuwe na closing remarks. Sijui tutasema time is not with us ama ni sisi hatuko na time. Who is not with the other? Another karibu sana madam. Karibu. Welcome. Then from there, karibu.
So good afternoon, everyone. Again, all protocols observed. My name is Juliet, just coming after Her Excellency. It feels very great to be here, and I can tell you, even seated there, it feels like a home. Not like the place you go and you feel like you belong. And I want to believe that this is what the show will be about. So I stand here on behalf of the Fourth Estate. I know we are well represented here by UTV. I'm also from the media. I'm with NTV. And why I find this so interesting. Thank you so much. Why I find this interesting, Professor mentioned that ZTEC is about 25 years. He mentioned Safaricom is about 25. NTV is also 25. So I'm like, what's with this 25? Maybe it's interesting. It's quite interesting. So for me, I am here courtesy of Miano. We've worked with Miano on a lot of initiatives. He also introduced me to him, and I think the larger team from ZTEC. What I want to say is that this is the direction to go. When you are asking about how many people are employed in the corporate sector, I can tell you it's less than 1.3 million in the entire Kenya. And this is the direction that we feel as Kenya we need to go. And sitting here with such great minds and such great teams, I was looking at how then do we bring our different entities together. With what you're doing at UTV, how can we also leverage with what we have been doing at Nation Media Group? And for me, I'm seeing an opportunity of working together where we can be the mouthpiece. Because you know, when you work together and you're able to showcase the Inua Biashara on various platforms, that is how it grows. That's how I think the likes of the team from Yali are able to get, funding and all that. So as a Nation Media Group, speaking on my own behalf, I believe there's an opportunity we can work together. And some of the ideas just speaking top of mind, you see sometimes like when we have like something like an election, you find that the media houses are transmitting at the same time. Perhaps that is the direction we also want to go with UTV and the other partners. Most of these partners will work together. So how can we use our different media houses to be the mouthpiece of Inua Biashara? There's also an opportunity for roadshows. I've heard there's a mention of counties. We've done a lot with the counties, and like Her Excellency said, we are also able to get to these counties. Like currently, the Kakamega Investment Forum was a brainchild of NTV. So how then do we use our networks and our leverages to make sure that this is the next trending topic in Kenya? So I look forward to opportunities to work with this great team, and may we grow together. Thank you so much.
Nasikia kila mtu anarudi pale pa Genesis 11 verse 6. The Lord said, as one, speaking the same language, what is it that you'll decide to do na mshindwe hakuna? Si ni kweli? So, working together. Regardless, unajua kila mtu anatoa kitu chake kivyake, si ni kweli? And then when the success of Inua Biashara comes, we shall all be there to celebrate, and it is our society that will have benefited. Kabla nimwalike profesa, kuna mtu ninaweza kuwa nimeacha sababu it would be very bad. Sidhani kunaye, lakini kabla profesa afike, Mr. Miano and the team, wale mmekuwa mkicoordinate this activity, mnajijua tu. May you be blessed so much sababu the climax shows that some people were working very hard. Kwa hivyo Miano, Mungu kanyangia hapo, si ndio? Hatutasema mtalipiwa mbinguni, ni hapa tu duniani, si ndio? Mbinguni ni kuimba na kuomba. Karibu sana profesa.
Before I give my comments, let me request John, our director, to give one or two comments, because he has been very instrumental in this process.
So this was really unexpected, so I don't have a speech to give, but all protocols observed, good afternoon. Or is it still morning? No, it's afternoon. So I want to take this opportunity to once again welcome you to ZTech University. And what is most inspiring is that this issue of the forgotten group of people is getting attention of the right partners. From the learning institutions, from the media, from the trade and the chambers, from the telcos, the big five, it is getting the right attention. So I think we have taken the right trajectory. We want to be the people who are going to give these people a lot of focus and attention, and you can be sure that we are going to have a lot of people coming on board as we go along. As a university, this is something that we are committed to do, and we'll continue supporting it. And this is even getting recognition beyond our borders. I'm sure the VC and Mr. Miano even spoke about that. But we don't want to be great abroad, and we are not doing the same at home. So we won't even, I'm even thinking one of these 5 days we'll be organizing a group of MSMEs, take them to South Africa, for example, or any other country for benchmarking through this consortium. Those are the ideas that I do have, because a lot of our people are expecting that we can come up with this kind of initiative to support them. There could be a bit of challenges with the SME sectors right now, but when we are here together, we know who to talk to so that our people can get the right help, so that people can get linkages, so that they don't get stuck and all those kind of things. This university remains very committed to those kind of initiatives, and do not hesitate. And as Professor Munere keeps on telling us, there's no box. You just think. Don't say that this idea, to think out of the box. Just think. And if you have an idea, bring it out, then we run with it. Because sometimes the box can be very constraining. You know, it has only 4 corners. So there is no corner when it comes to thinking. So this is just a start. I can say that the script is not, is not final. If you have ideas on what we thought when we were coming together as a consortium, please bring those ideas so that we can empower our people and empower our country and empower the world at large. So thank you very much, and we are looking to having you more here, and also looking forward to the success of the project. Thank you very much.
So with such an able corporate director, you can never go wrong. John has just returned from India. He had taken our students for an international immersion last week in Bangalore, the Silicon Valley of Asia. And that's the kind of university we want, which exposes people to realities of the world. And I want to say 1 or 2 things. First, my visitor's book is here. You have signed your names, but please sign our visitor's book. That's the one I use for my reference. And my biggest wealth is you. My biggest wealth is social capital. Actually, I'm a very poor man when it comes to other things, but I have a big social capital. So please ensure that you sign the visitor's book with your name, your email, and your contacts, although you had written, so don't tire. Ensure that you don't go before you sign. Second, I want to pass my very deep appreciation to 3 people, Teddy, Miano, and John. Because ideas can be given, but if ideas are not worked on, they become just ideas. And there is somebody who observed that the richest place is a grave. Gravesite is usually the richest place. That's where ideas have been buried, discoveries have been buried, marriages have been buried, hopes have been buried. So let us not enrich the grave. do like Munro said, go to the grave empty. Go to the grave empty. Ensure that your mind have been used to the full, so that there is nothing else left when you die. But unfortunately, there is always this feeling. You know, remember we have a bad tradition as Africans. Our tradition is this. If you are Modumogo, and I was telling Miano about how his name is, if you are Modumogo, you only allow only your son to know about the Miano. If you are a Moturi, and me and him are Moturis, they only tell you how to get maram, and at night you make. When it comes to knowledge passing, and therefore you find one of the biggest poverties we have is knowledge, not resources. Knowledge, not resources. So members, let us ensure that we resource people with the knowledge they require to grow their SMEs. Lastly, I want to appreciate all of you for accepting our invitation. We would have sent them out, as the MC is saying, and nobody turns up. And DVZ and I have some experience of inviting people and not them coming. Sometimes you have to go to the streets and tell the people, come, the food is ready. Since we have not done that, we really sincerely appreciate. NTV, we are very grateful for honoring our invitation, and I hope that it should, in the next, what do you call it? Ban. Because this is a ban, that NTV will be sitting next to UTV. Otherwise, I want to thank everyone. I want to appreciate everyone. Kindly let us move this from a plan to an action. Plan to an action. And Meano, I'm very, you'll be surprised. That is one of the things I wrote and underlined. 28th of So, Teddy, I'm waiting. And that is that. Will there be pomp and traditional dancers as the thing is round? We hope that it will be big. Please ensure that you keep your promise as. For 27 years and studied there for 5 years. For that 3 years, I was there. But, you have these people through a prayer. And we also pray for lunch and pray for our safety as we leave.
Thank you.
Can we stand, all of us? Heavenly Father, we do thank you for this day you had given us this morning. We thank you for the intelligence that we have acquired today. We thank you for the communication that has been communicated to several groups and the people who have served and organized this meeting. We thank you for the future of this country, for the young generation, for people in businesses. We thank you that, Heavenly Father, there are men and women who can sit and organize things that can help our people in this country. We pray for them that you continue giving them knowledge, and even for this university, as they continue doing the work they are doing for this nation, we bless the management, oh God, and all the organizations that are represented here. We pray for them, that there will be men and women who impart knowledge and experiences and things that are required in this nation. The Lord, they will be able to advise even the government things that should be done, and even for the young generation one day to continue where we are not able to do. We pray for this day as we part together, as we go on our own ways. You bless us in our businesses, in our homes, in our families, oh God. And as we take lunch today, may you bless that lunch as you bless us. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. And may the grace of Lord Jesus Christ, in the love of God, and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit. Amen. I can also be a pastor.
One small thing I forgot, and this one I was not told. Our main intake is currently ongoing. Send students to us, and you'll be happy to be here.
Okay. So we are moving to the other side. We are moving to the other side for the signing and photos. So wale ambao tunasaidiana kuhakikisha that place